Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lords of the Night. With me, as always, your Lord of Punishment. Say hi, Scribe.
Hi, Scribe.
And your Lord of Penny. Say hello, Satsu.
What up, Dal?
I'm your Lord of Pain and birthday boy, Ranting Monkey. Hope you guys are well. Hope everybody's having a great day. Scribbles, how's your day, bud?
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, I wasn't ready.
Happy birthday to you.
To me.
Happy birthday, Ranting Monkey.
Son of a bitch.
Happy birthday. Don't fall down the stairs.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
You
know how I like birthday songs.
Mm.
I appreciate that, guys. Alpha Omega, thank you so much. Hi, chat people. And LotN, hello. Hope you're well. Thank you so much for the donation. But Scribbles, how are you?
I'm all right. It was even though I had a very, very long phone conference at work, I had to sit through and trudge through and everything else. It was an otherwise calm day, relaxing day. So, yeah, that was my day. How about you, Satsu?
I had a good day. I got some work done. I got to play with Squeedus. I got to see Squishy get pissed off at Squeedus. And yeah, it was cool.
Cool. I had a good day. Ate lots of spaghetti, ate lots of cake, and played with the grandbaby. So it was a good day.
How is the grandbaby?
Oh, she's cute as ever.
Yeah.
Got to the top of the stairs, and my boys both said happy birthday. And she goes, happy birthday. I'm like, oh, you're so cute.
Oh.
She can talk when she wants to. And apparently that's when she wanted to. So it was really cute. And thank you, everybody in the chat, for the birthday wishes. Yes, I did. I had a really good birthday. Oh, thank you. Chicago Mike says, happy birthday, Monkey. That is very generous of you. Thank you so much. And Shrouded Angel, thank you. Says, happy birthday, Monkey. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. And Lady Gopher, happy birthday, Monkey from the Gophers. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is Kyle. Hello, chat people. LotN and happy birthday, Monkey. Thank you.
I'm going to sit back and everybody can wish you happy birthday. I'll talk to you in about half an hour. Bye.
I'm going to need a break at some point. My throat is fucked, you guys.
Expect a lot of birthday interruptions, Scribbles. Just prep yourself. Prep yourself.
I better prep myself before I wreck myself.
That's right. Or laugh.
Monkey Dick. Jim Jones, movies, video games. Hit that like button, guys. And please share our stuff. Videos that we make and streams that we do, those kind of things. Because YouTube doesn't do it. You know why? Because Susan wants my penis and she's mad she can't get it.
All right.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Is your monkey dick abiding by the WHO standards and guidelines?
Oh, it is. It's got a mask on at all times.
Hi-oh. Okay, Curly Joe.
Oh. Thank you, Kyler, who just told me my present is waiting on Steam, and I looked down and there's a Steam notification.
Ooh.
They are billions. Thank you. That's the one that Stunlock's been talking to me about that I need to get, and thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. I saw Cage848 play that.
Oh, is that the RTS zombie invasion thing?
Yep. And I'm looking forward to playing that one. It's one I've been looking at, and I'm like, I can't pull the trigger quite yet. Thank you, Blair the Stair Demon, who says Steve died, COVID got him. Poor Steve.
Poor Steve.
F for Steve, guys. And thank you, Will It Forge. Happy chronological escalation, Ranting Monkey. I appreciate that. Those are very, very kind.
Love it.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't seen anything in the news today, so I don't know if there's anything going on or not. Scribbles, was there news today?
Sort of, kind of, maybe. I don't know. Well, let's see. What do we have? What does CNN think is important? Trump says he strongly disagreed with move to reopen Georgia, contradicting source who said he agreed with it.
Okay.
So I don't know anything about this. So CNN, did you not ask the president, or did you go off what a source? Was it a familiar with the matter type thing?
Real quick, thank you, Officer Buck, who says, hello, all my Ewoks. Hello back. And come on in. I believe it's, she's, oh, look how tired you are, baby.
Oh,
I love you. I love you. Bye, baby. Mwah. Oh, she has just passed out on her mom's shoulder. She can't even.
Poor baby.
Aw.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys. Drive safe. And thank you, Terry Diamandis. We hold this birthday to be self-evident. We wish you a, you know the thing. Thank you so very much.
Let's see. President Donald Trump and President Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence both called Georgia Governor Brian Kemp on Tuesday night and expressed support and praise for the Republicans' move to reopen business in his state starting Friday. A source familiar with the call said, I can almost, I'm almost psychic when it comes to these things. Trump later said the opposite, that he told Kemp he disagreed strongly with the decision. The call came as public health officials warned that Kemp is moving too quickly. Some business owners said they would keep their doors closed, and mayors said they feared Kemp's action would deepen the coronavirus crisis in their communities. I got a question.
Yeah.
Let's I mean, all things considered, if the governor for name your state came out and said, all right, we're back in business, how many people are actually going to leave their homes at this stage of the game? I mean, are restaurants going to fill back up? Are theaters really going to be packed full of people waiting to see Black Widow just like on the turn of a dime?
Well,
no.
How many Trump supporters are there?
Well, no, because there's a difference between things opening and everybody rushing back to them.
Yeah, I know.
The ability to buy something isn't the same as everybody. No, and I'm getting to your point there, Scribbles.
Yeah.
Just because he says everything can be open doesn't mean all of those places are going to immediately fill. Real quick, Baby Doll 76, thank you so very, very much. Happy birthday to the least professional monkey on the internet. I appreciate that. And IJ, thank you so much. Trying to be part of the LotN fam. Happy birthday, Monk. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. And Red Dirt Runner, thank you as well. We found out it's a girl monkey, so we dodged the Francis bullet. But what do the great lords think is a better name, Zoe or Isabella? I like Isabella. Gentlemen?
I split the difference. Zizabella.
Isabeau.
Isabeau.
Call her Zoe.
Zoe. No, I'm a big fan of the name Isabella. And Angry Illinoisan, thank you. I am happy that 45 years and 9 months thereabouts, your parents had intercourse. Happy birthday, my main reason I still listen to YouTube. Thank you. That's very kind on you in two fronts there. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Zobella.
Isabella.
And Check Your Logic points out, you could still name it Francis. You just have to do it with an E.
Yeah.
Don't do that to your kid, though.
Yeah.
Call her Francine.
Let's see.
Trump Connor Johnson. I'm sorry. They say it's your birthday. Well, it's my birthday too. Yeah. They say it's your birthday. We're going to have a good time. I'm glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
I'll just be in the other room. Bye.
Now, I am curious because that seems like a song, and I'm sorry I didn't sing it. My voice is fucked, seriously. But is it actually your birthday too?
I don't know, but American Kel said Easy Bola.
Easy Bola. Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible. Oh man, you guys are so generous. Thank you so very much. Easy Bella.
I love it. Y'all are delightful little assholes.
Name her Corona.
Corona. You gotta roll the R's. If you don't roll the
Corona?
R's, then Corona.
Yeah, that sounds bad. Scribbles, you were saying.
Did he go for real?
No, I'm taking the night off. Bye.
If you can still hear us, then you ain't going far enough.
No shit. He can hear us like stop it.
Goodbye.
Oh, he's in Frosted Glass's corner right now.
Okay, I will go on. Trump and Pence complimented Kemp on his performance as Georgia governor, the source said. Another person familiar with the call said it went well. But the president said during Wednesday's news conference that he told Kemp he disagreed, quote unquote, strongly with the governor's decision to reopen some business in his state. Quote, I told the governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp, that I strongly disagree with his decision to open certain facilities which are in violation of the Phase 1 guidelines for the incredible people of Georgia, Trump said. He suggested he would intervene if he saw, quote, something totally egregious, unquote.
Real quick.
Are we going to invade Georgia?
007 WMD. Thank you so much. Birthday stripper money. I appreciate it.
Why don't they just ask the Georgia dude?
They will.
But why not ask before the fucking article? Like to confirm if it was said or not. Like, I don't know, do some investigative journal.
No, they're journalists, not investigators, Satsu.
Isn't it possible both are true?
No.
Yeah, it is. They had a good phone call, but Trump also discouraged him from reopening.
Well, no, even encouraged him for opening, but been like, hey, dude, whoa. You're opening a few too many. Like, because he said phase 1 stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe like, okay, yeah, hey, dude, good on opening. However, maybe not these businesses over here.
Yeah, the way they're explaining it, that's how it seemed like it might have went. Like, hey, look, you're doing good, but if we see anything egregious, we're going to step in. So,
Red Dirt Runner, sorry I missed the chance to do this. Interrupt Scribe, he needs it, and happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, like, I'm not getting enough of that tonight anyway. Yeah, whatever. No, but the point of the headline was seems to be just like pointing out Trump contradicted himself because a source said he did. And like, well, you guys don't know what happened.
Thank you, Ms. Slim, who says, happy birthday, Interrupt Scribe, hee. My birthday's officially Interrupt Scribe Day as well, apparently.
Every day is Interrupt Scribe birthday day then.
All right.
Every day.
I got an idea.
It's like it's somebody's birthday, Interrupt Scribe. Okay.
Your gift to Monkey should be unlimited interruptions with no complaints.
Oh,
how fun would that be?
Do that.
would people actually enjoy it if I was just like, oh, you're okay?
Yeah.
They wouldn't know what to
okay.
do.
I know. I'll go the whole rest of the night being happy to be interrupted. You got it? Okay. Let's see how much you like that, guys. Let's see how much you like that. Yeah. Just wait. You just wait.
I feel like it's already not working.
All right. No. Next interruption, it starts. You just wait.
Thank you, Willett Forge. Ranting Monkey, I hear it's your birthday, and around here, we interrupt Scribe.
I feel so nice right now.
Oh, my God. Continue,
Anyhow.
Scribe.
So,
All right.
yeah, they went based off an anonymous source. And then, but the president, he's obviously lying because our anonymous source said what he said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who would doubt our anonymous source? We worked really hard not to give them a name. Anyway, let's move on to something else. So yesterday, at least in the context that I brought it up, COVID-19, amongst other things, also causes your limbs to fall off. Remember, guys?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Well, now it has a new twist. COVID-19 causes sudden strokes in young adults, doctors say.
Thank you, Frank. If he's okay with interrupting, we need drunken uncle. And thank you.
Goodbye. Fuck this. No. Goodbye.
No, you said you'd be fine. I told you he couldn't do it.
Fail.
Shoehorn Plenty, thank you. Happy birthday, homie, for me. Yeah, happy birthday, homie, for me. Yeah, make a wish.
That was Don't Be a Menace.
Oh, for me? Yeah. Happy birthday, homie. For me? Yeah. And then he gets shot. Yeah, I missed that completely. I didn't sing it. And Chicago Mike, thank you. Here's your $2. Another Scribe interruption. I think we're just on a massive Scribe interruption at the moment.
Scribe has left the building. And now he's roboting. Yay!
Even his computer's interrupting him.
Fuck me, dude.
Uh,
I just can't right now. I was not mentally prepared for this.
yeah. I think we broke Scribe. Well, no, he's having the internet problems. So he's probably reloading.
Oh, fuck.
Which sucks because literally I've seen nothing today. I have no idea what's going on in the world. Do-do-do-do-do. Hang on, coming to get you. Hello, hello.
How do I sound?
Mad.
I sound bad? Oh, great. All right.
No. He said mad with an M. M.
He left already.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna fucking piss on myself. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I can't.
They both left me on my birthday, y'all. Let's see. What else do we have here? I'm trying to bring up news here that thank you, Alpha Omega. Wow, thank you. Do with this whatever you want, young man. That is very, very kind. Not just the donation, but the young man. I appreciate that a lot. Scribbles, do we have you this time?
You tell me.
Yep. Hey, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, and for the record, he said you sounded mad, not bad.
Okay. Well, ta-da.
Anyhow, welcome back.
Interruptions cause Scribe strokes. Doctors say.
Thank you, Paige. Happy birthday, Ranting Monkey. Hope it's a good one, and hopefully everyone in East Texas and West Louisiana are safe from this dangerous tornado happening. Oh. Are they having shitty weather down there? Oh.
Well, what else would you call a tornado?
Shut up. Gunsky, thank you. Interrupt Scribe. Happy birthday, Monkey. You're only going to get me in trouble. I'm laughing too hard today.
Okay, I'm back. Whew. So, how's it going? Everybody good?
COVID-19 causes sudden strokes in young adults, doctors say.
Oh.
New coronavirus appears to be causing sudden strokes in adults in their 30s and 40s who are not otherwise terribly ill, doctors reported Wednesday. They said patients
Luna,
may be unwilling.
so much. Who says, I sure hope this won't interrupt anything. And Non-Vitae Rex, thank you. And another one, sorry, Scribe. Happy birthday, Ranting Monkey. And Loki, thank you so much. My wife yelled at me and said that your voice is... Oh, hang on. It popped off the screen before I could read it all. My wife yelled at me and said that your voice is moi, and you deserve to be spoiled on your birthday. Thank you so very much. And Jaeger Pony, wow, thank you very, very much. Ramen for the don't interrupt Scribe. Thank you. Thank you, God. You guys are so generous. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, Scribbles. I had to do it for Sora. She's the sweetest mean Canadian you'll ever meet.
That's saying something.
It really is.
They said patients may be unwilling to call 911 because they have heard hospitals are overwhelmed by coronavirus cases. Yeah, you know, when I'm having a stroke, the last thing I want to do is call 911.
Isn't it the same shit they were pulling with the heart attacks yesterday?
I'm waiting to see if we get reporters through the article and they say hunch some infection can cause the blood to clot in unusual ways, and stroke would be an expected consequence of that. Dr. Thomas Oxley, a neurosurgeon at Mount Sinai Health Systems in New York, and colleagues gave details of 5 people they treated. 5.
Okay.
All were under the age of 50.
Good night, baby.
And all had either mild symptoms of COVID-19 infection or no symptoms at all.
So then how do they... Oh, good God.
Did they have COVID-19 infection or didn't they?
Real quick, let me get this.
Quote, the virus.
Prospero, thank you so much. Happy birthday, youngin. Thank you. And IJ, thank you. Just because I'm fun and want to interrupt Scribe.
Oh, we don't interrupt Scribe.
See, even Lady Monkey knows.
Hey, Lady Monkey, tell somebody else that, would you please? Especially your husband. Just do that. Thank you.
I just do what I have to do. And thank you, Alpha Omega. Found some extra money in the couch. I appreciate you sharing that with me. That's very kind of you.
But it's all covered in beer nuts. Okay. Beer nuts. You know, those things that fall down in between the couch cushion. Yeah. Let's see. The virus seems to be causing increased clotting in the large arteries, leading to severe stroke, Oxley told CNN. Our report shows a 7-fold increase in incidence of sudden stroke in young patients during the past 2 weeks. From the 5 people you found that either did or did not have 19. Okay. Most of these patients have no past medical history and were at home with either mild symptoms or, in 2 cases, no symptoms of COVID, he added. All tested positive. Okay. 2 of them delayed calling an ambulance. Other doctors have also reported that people are reluctant to call 911 or go to the emergency room because of the pandemic. Well, whose fault is that? It is not common for people so young to have strokes. Well, Sinatra.
You?
What?
Hello?
You wanted to interrupt me for something?
No, just saying, and you.
Well, yeah, technically. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened in my eyeball.
Yeah.
But they're talking about like strokes. They're talking about like actual like brain strokes and things. Let's see. Quote, for comparison, our service over the previous 12 months has treated on average 0.73 patients every 2 weeks to the age of 50 years with large vessel stroke. Wait, has treated on average 0.73 patients every 2 weeks. And you've had people who have maybe stayed home all showing up in... Is it that there are more people having strokes, or is it because people are reluctant to come into the hospital and just happen to come in more frequently now that they've waited long enough?
Professor Cass, thank you. Scribe, shh, just let it happen. Happy birthday, Monk, again. Haha. Thank you so very much. I'm very dubious, or I'm very curious.
I can't just let it happen. I cannot just let it happen because it just happens. It just happens. I get irritated by all this. I don't have a choice. It's not like
interrupting Scribe is too much. You should do it too.
Thank you, tall person over.
That was well timed.
Streamlabs. Thank you so much. Very, very generous. It says, happy birthday, Ranting Monkey. Today is also National Jelly Bean Day. Coincidence? Probably. I wish you good fortune. Thank you. That is very kind. It's National Jelly Bean Day.
Am I roboting because you're roboting?
You are.
Am I roboting because you're roboting?
Which one is it?
I think there's a delay. Monkey's not roboting though.
Okay. That I think it's you, Scribbles. Oh, there you went. Thank you, Willett Forge. Sorry, Scribe. It is only because we care.
I actually kind of feel bad for Scribe because, like, on top of the interruptions, is the internet shit.
The internet's fucking up on him too. Yeah,
that would drive me insane.
Where did Scribe go? His connection is acting up again tonight. He had this problem last night, didn't he?
Yeah, he's been having this issue for a couple days now. Actually,
yeah, it happened to him yesterday afternoon on his stream.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna yell at his. He needs a Karen in his life so they can call his cable company or whatever it is he got his internet through.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got a message that says "See you guys tomorrow."
Yeah, he got some. He's been having some issues there, and it sucks. Man, there's nothing worse than knowing that it should be working and it's not. And I don't mean nothing worse. That's just a phrase, you guys. I'm not saying no, nothing is worse than that. You know what I mean? It's so very frustrating when you know it should be working and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's thank you, Shitty Grin. Don't interrupt, Scribe. Happy birthday, Monkey. Well, you're in luck because he's not even here at the moment. He had to step away to try to fix his computer.
See, he got it easy though. You know, I have a little bit of sympathy for him, but not too much because he got it easy. Because when my internet messes up, it's Satsu's an idiot. He doesn't know how to work a computer. But when
You know what?
when you guys' internet mess up, they're like, "Oh darn, you guys are having some technical difficulties."
I actually had a thought about how they berate you. 1 second. John M., thank you. Monkey needs birthday boobs. Boobs. Oh, I see what you had to do there. Monkey boob or birthday boobs. I like boobs. And Frank, thank you so much. Could it be due to his VPN? Maybe. I don't know if he's even using a VPN right now. Cody Fry, thank you. Satsu, you need to stop putting Scribe wherever you put Dave.
Look, I assure you, Dave ain't got no internet connection. So he definitely ain't where Dave is.
No, I was thinking tonight, it was earlier tonight. I don't know why this popped in my head. But you know how you get crap for abandoning me or Leanne Sinatra, whoever it happens to be at the time?
Right.
I remembered the first time any abandonment happened. Do you remember that? Let me refresh your memory.
Okay.
We were holed up in a gas station.
Uh-huh.
And we had used a pillar defense, and the zombies broke through. And I yelled, "Get the hell out of here!" And I jumped up the ladder and ran. And your ass got stuck there. And I can't remember if you died or not.
I think I remember that actually.
Yeah, Alpha Omega, thank you so much. Were you disappointed that Kate blew you off? More annoyed than disappointed. I don't expect anybody to show up on the shows, but when you say you're going to, it's a little annoying if you don't. We were in that one gas station. Remember, I just upgraded that one pillar, and you're like, that might be a problem, and it turned out to be a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the zombies came through, and my ass was gone, and you got stuck in there. Tweak, thank you. Can't watch live, but wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Thank you so much, Tweak. His birthday was yesterday. And I hope you had a great one. I really do. Where's Scribbles? He was having internet problems. I don't know if he's able to get back or not. So got a message. I'm assuming this is probably that's somebody wishing me happy birthday over there. Thank you. You know what? I don't even remember what story he was on. So you know what we're gonna do?
Miss News.
Miss News. We're gonna jump on over to hashtag MSS News, guys. If there's a story you want us to take a look at, hit us up at the hashtag MSS News over on the Twitter machine. We can't get to them all, but that's just because I suck at reading out loud. That's just true. That's science. Science. He may be resetting his modem, etc. Yeah, he might be. He might be resetting everything. Or he might have just had a stroke with all the interruptions and then no. Looks like it wasn't a stroke. Hi, Scribe.
I reset my router. How do I sound?
Good. For the moment, you sound good.
Great. I really wish, especially lately, I could get through one broadcast, participatory or one that I'm hosting, where I'm not roboting. I hate that. I have all the things. It's just not being able to be heard in doing this, and especially when I don't know that I'm not being heard, like on my TEDx's and all that. I mean, all the other melodramagical stuff aside, that part really pisses me off. I don't have any control over it. People interrupting me, it's a thing. You guys want to do it? I got no choice. I'm just, a dancing monkey for you, but I'm not the ranting monkey. So, hey, abuse me. Go ahead, whatever.
Somebody asked about your VPN. Are you using a VPN right now?
Currently, yes, but it happens whether I do or I don't.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
thought there was possibilities.
Yeah, no, I mean, like the last 2 or 3 TEDx's I've done, I had the VPN turned off, and it still happened.
Gotcha.
If I have the VPN on, it happens. So there's something fundamentally going on with my internet or the load volume or something going on my end of the equation, or so I don't know. It could be the fact that I actually use a wireless router because I don't have a choice because the only plug-in for the cable is in another room and my computer's in this room. I wish I had a hard line. Maybe that would solve it, but I can't do that. So
yeah, I did hear that It was just a rumor, but they were saying like some ISPs have been throttling people since a lot of people have been on it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, but between the stuff where StreamYard sends me a notice saying our server load is high today, so you might experience blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I don't have any control over that, or my ISP doing something, or I wish I could control. And then there are days like on Sunday when I did the stream with Tail, nothing happened the entire time. It's perfectly clear the entire deal. So who knows? Anyway, that's got nothing to do with nothing. I'm still here. There you go.
All right.
Yeah, if it helps, I feel your frustrations, man, and that stuff sucks. It really does.
Yeah, I'll take interruptions from people. I have to. I have no choice. It's one big non-consensual interaction with me and you guys. It's just the way it is. But roboting, I pay for this fucking shit. I should get quality service. God damn it.
I feel that.
Okay, rant over for now.
I told them you need a Karen in your life that can call up your internet provider and get this shit fixed.
That's right.
Go full Karen on them, Scribbles.
Right.
Demand to speak to their manager.
That's right. You got to have on the wig. If you don't, it ain't gonna work.
You know what happens when I ask to speak to their manager? They're busy right now. Like, shit. Well, that didn't work. Thank you, Red Dirt Runner. Interrupt, tell him we love him, and see a vessel pop. We're not trying to give him a stroke just because we were reading about him. 1-800 Rent a Karen. Yes, we need that.
Rent a Karen.
Rent a Karen. Like, look, I need some fuckers taken care of. My 1-800 flowers isn't going through right. I'm still mad about that shit. Anyhow. Scribbles, we'd gone ahead and moved on to MSS News. Was there more to that story you wanted to cover?
No, I don't even remember what we're talking about.
Okay. So, first one up is Frosted.
Did you want to rest your voice?
If somebody wants to take this,
yeah,
sure,
yeah, it's your birthday. Sit back. Sit back.
Appreciate it.
I will go until I robot again. That's all I can do. All right. Frosted Glass sends us this one from Slate. I feel so fancy. Help! My son's boyfriend is HIV positive. Am I allowed to be concerned?
What? Yes.
The answer is yes. Okay, that was easy.
Are you allowed to be concerned? What?
Are you allowed? Okay, I'll read the question, even though I don't really need to read the response, in my opinion. My question: my son is dating an HIV positive man. When my son came out a few years ago, I struggled at first, but have since come to a better understanding of what this means for him and his happiness. All I want is for him to be in a stable, secure, fulfilling relationship with someone of whatever gender he would be happiest with. Okay. However, he recently Zoom introduced us to his new boyfriend, Alec. Alec is HIV positive. My son announced this on the Zoom call. I didn't have time to process it, and then became irate with me when I asked some questions to better understand what that means. Lady, I hate to tell you this. It means exactly what he said, if you're being honest.
Quick, thank you, Willett Forge, who says, interruptions just part of the format. I don't think they are. They happen, but I don't think they're technically format.
Wait. 3 years, and you think it's not part of the format?
Well, no. The format is, there's these specific things we do at specific times. We interrupt you at random.
That's true.
There's no random, Monkey. There is from 6 to 8 or 9 to 11. It's part of the format passively.
Is it though?
Is it though?
Are interruptions is a damage over time? Oh, there's a birthday in the chat, by the way.
Whose birthday?
It is God damn it!
Jamal.
Jamal. Okay. Like what? My brain.
You're making an F sound for Jamal?
No, it's Monkey just read the second name. I took an attempt at the first one.
Oh.
Sailed Jamal, I think is how you say it.
Oh.
That reminds me, there's also somebody else we need to sing to. But I'm going with Jamal because I can pronounce that. I hope that's okay.
Yay.
Jamal, if you're out there, this one's for you. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I don't like that very much.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jamal. I hope you had a great one, my little birthday twin out there. And I have another birthday twin. And I was asked to do this last night. I forget who asked me to do it. Froggy's the one who asked me to do it. We have a viewer who watches all the time, and her birthday's today. And I'm going to fuck up her name again. It's Micaiah, I think is how you say it. And I'm pretty sure it's wrong. But Micaiah, this one's for you. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday.
Ribbit.
Happy birthday.
Ribbit.
Happy birthday. Sorry, I pronounced it wrong. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I hope you had a great one. And I'm sorry I screwed up your name so horribly. Val, thank you so much. Who says, happy birthday, Monk. Also, screw YouTube super chats. I appreciate that.
Screw YouTube super chats. Here's a super chat.
Hey.
So back to Unreasonable Mother. Speaking to the advice columnist named Prudy. Prudy, I remember the 80s and actually had a close friend die from AIDS. Then why did you need to ask what that meant? My son claims I'm being ignorant, but I was alive during this time. He wasn't. Well, if you're asking about it when you know what it is, that does sound like you're ignorant.
Thank you, Mr. Scott, who says, happy Interrupt Scribe birthday. Thank you so much.
You know, when it gets to be my birthday, I'm just not going to be allowed to talk.
Well, you'll be the one interrupting yourself.
Precisely.
That's, yes.
You'll be the only one talking.
I'm scared of what will happen if they stay together and have children. They can't.
Squeeze me?
I mean, if you mean have children as in raise children, that might be a better way of putting it. But
they could adopt, but they're not going to have them.
Will they have to live the rest of their lives in fear that Alec will accidentally infect the child via a small cut? It seems like the relationship is quite serious, and I'm trying to read up on ways to be supportive. My son is now threatening to cut off contact for a few months if I can't immediately get on board with this new development. I love my son, and Alex seems lovely too, but I can't help feeling anxious about the risk of transmission. I'm not homophobic. I just need some processing time without the threat of, I'm going to cut you off if you can't understand that love is love, constantly hanging over my head. Am I being unreasonable? How can I handle this? It sounds like your son's being unreasonable, first and foremost.
Your son's a dick.
Yeah.
Presumably your son is grown. Let that motherfucker do what he wants. Like he grown as fuck. If that's the decision he wants to make, and he's coming at you like that, then whatever consequences come his way will happen, and he's gonna have to deal with them. That's his fucking business.
The problem is you're talking about your son dying,
right? Or just having a very difficult life of health problems.
I mean, is that the situation he chose?
It sounds like the son is ignorant and being completely out of his gourd. And yeah, I don't know. It just sounds like mom is being a mom, and I don't blame her for that.
He should understand that she has reason to be concerned.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, she already had to, accept the fact that, there was a change in what she perceived you to be initially. And now she has to, you're basically telling her to accept the fact that you are putting yourself in a situation that could lead to your death, like instantly, without question. It's like, how do you expect somebody who cares about you to do that?
Yeah, she's not homophobic because, like she said, she doesn't care who he's with. It's the AIDS. That's what bothers her. And that would bother me as a dad. That's a bad situation. And we live in a time right now. Remember the whole California thing? Yeah, look, you can purposefully give it to somebody. It's just a slap on the hand because it is more treatable than it was. People are living longer with it. That doesn't mean everybody. and it's not a good life to live. But fuck you, kid.
It sounds callous when I say it, and I don't know people like but that's really my mindset. It's like if this is the situation you chose and you're being a dick about it, then good luck. More power to you. Hopefully you don't die.
Well, in a at least genre similar way comes one from Massive Dynamics, another advice column question. All right. I'm involved with a married man. Will our affair survive the lockdown?
I hope not.
Yeah, I was about to say. Okay, this is from Anonymous. Right. It's 5:41 p.m. and I'm worried. My boyfriend usually calls me on the dot of 5:30, and during these unusual times, I crave this daily check-in. The thing is, I can't call him. Leo is married and in lockdown with his wife and 2 children. It was hard enough being a mistress, a terrible 17th century word, but nothing else fits. In peacetime, but COVID-19 has given our relationship a whole new dimension. Leo and I are both writers. We met at a literary festival last June. I am 51, a newly divorced Londoner with a daughter at university. Leo is 49 and lives near Manchester. I knew from the outset that he was married. He wasn't wearing a ring, but one of our first conversations was about family holidays. I wouldn't say it was love at first sight, but he was funny and clever. Nice looking, yes, but it was more his personality that attracted me. He radiated humorous warmth and rampant betrayal. Oh, sorry. No, I added that part. Sorry about that. I mean, I don't want to put words in her mouth. Sorry. Knowing and respecting the rules. Married men are off limits. And then I said goodbye to Leo and got into my car. But 2 days later, I was pleased to receive a Facebook message. Witty texts led to WhatsApp and finally a phone call. Soon we were speaking twice a day, often for hours. His wife has a corporate office job. Leo works from home, and he wanted to meet again. I put him off a few times, but we both knew it was going to happen eventually.
No,
you didn't.
No.
That's a decision. That's not that was a choice you made. By the way, you didn't respect any rules. And you're looking past how he's not respecting his own wife and 2 children and promise of marriage and fidelity, by the way. Did you cheat on your husband before you divorced him? Yeah.
Sorry, a couple of donations. Pincalo, thank you. Writing conference and a whore color me shocked. And Frank, thank you. A gay friend of the family told me because of a pill they're taking, he thinks he won't get it. And if he does, it's not a death sentence. I think that whole outlook is moronic, talking about the AIDS thing. It is moronic.
Is that pill hydrochloroquine?
No.
Oh.
Willett Forge, thank you. Mistress, did you try whore? And thank you, Professor Chaos. LOL, I'm here for Scribble's ad libs on this idiocy. There you go. They like your take.
Yeah, rampant betrayal. In November, we had a passionate reunion in London. Yes, we had sex. Is that what the passionate part is referring to? The first time I had slept with anyone since the end of my marriage. My nervousness soon evaporated, and it was lovely because I was laughing all the way to the bank, thinking about his wife being betrayed without her knowledge. I know, as a recently divorced woman, I would have enjoyed finding out my husband cheated on me. Mostly, we laughed and talked. Leo never says anything negative about his wife. Really? Okay. He insists she is a good person, but they have been together since they were 16, and complacency has set in.
Fuck you.
Complacency, you say? Who's being complacent? But they have been together. He feels taken for granted. He feels taken for granted. Well, golly gee, why does he go walk in and ask to tell his wife he's cheating on her and see how granted he takes her at that point? Fucking nutbag. He feels taken for granted. and they are no longer physically intimate, he says.
He says.
Yeah, well, I mean, I added the he says part because
But that's where it comes from, yeah.
Yeah, how does she know? Any concerns that he wanted me just for sex soon dissolved. Did they? Leo is an attractive and successful writer. If he was after a fling, he could have found one near his own part of the country. Why would he want to? You don't shit where you eat.
Duh.
You're a writer? Do you have any imagination? I don't feel great about adultery. Oh, well, you feel fine enough fucking, don't you? It isn't sisterly, and Leo's wife sounds nice. On the other hand, I don't feel guilty. I haven't met her, and he says she has repeatedly ignored his request to go to couples therapy. Oh, he says that, has he?
For fuck's sake.
I thought he didn't have anything negative to say about his wife.
Yeah, what y'all talk about couples therapy for?
She's not willing to work on their relationship, and that's nothing negative about his wife. Oh, okay.
Her taking him for granted is nothing negative?
Yeah, our speaker taking him for granted. Yeah. In winter and early spring, Leo and I enjoyed several rendezvous, weekends away, even 4 days in France. When we knew coronavirus was coming to the UK, it sounds like a band, we sneaked in a last in the Lake District. It was very intense, very loving. We have talked several times about the future. Oh, have you?
Oh, God.
Do tell. Leo is the main carer for his teenage children. You mean aside from mom and her 9-to-5 fucking corporate job that she's working to support the family while he's being a writer, which is essentially a glorified hobby unless you're really good? Come on.
How did he get? He's the primary caregiver. How do you get them?
He's a
4
stay-at-home
days?
dad. He's a stay-at-home dad. That's what he is.
Yeah, but how do you get them 4 days away in France?
Because they're teenagers, they can take care of themselves at this point. Maybe, I don't know. And from the start, told me they were his priority. Oh, they are? Well, like Monkey said, what about 4 days in France? So we are planning a life together after his younger child leaves home in about 4 years' time.
Bet you in for a rude awakening.
My brain's breaking just with this next sentence. This makes me respect and love him more.
That is, wow.
I can wait. I am busy with work, friends, and my daughter. I know some people will roll their eyes, but Leo tells me his marriage is over, and I have chosen to believe him.
You a dumb bitch.
Oh, boy.
Well, at least she's self-conscious enough to say that she made a choice. To critics, I would say, why are you writing this? Like, I mean, great. Again, stipulating that this is actually a real person telling a real story. Why to two critics? Like, okay, there wouldn't be any critics if you weren't writing this. To critics, I would say, what would you do if you met the partner of your dreams languishing in a marriage past its shelf life? Get a divorce before lying to my partner and mother of my children.
Ding, 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 ding. Willett Forge, thank you. He's playing you, girlfriend, you think?
Soon as them kids leave and they have all that alone time together now, even though she's a career woman, they got plenty of time to work on them and their relationship, bitch. He ain't picking you. She has the potential to take half his shit. He ain't picking you.
Wait. His wife's the one with all the money. Paige, thank you, who says Diary of a Side Hoe, a memoir. Indeed.
Oh, here's the thing. How many other ports in a storm does this guy have he's not telling her about?
No shit.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. And, I learned this really early on in life. You know what? If you are with someone you know is lying to someone else, you cannot ever be sure they're not lying to you.
Frosted Glass, thank you. I know a Nigerian prince she might like.
Okay, this is like the other night with the. I can't help but continue. It's just so fascinating. These days, the only time we can talk on the phone is when Leo goes for a run, and there is a limit to the number of runs a person is allowed. Well, that's true. That is literally true in UK right now. But these daily conversations are a lifeline. He will stop somewhere quiet, panting from the exercise. After about 4 weeks in lockdown, Leo tells me his relationship with his wife has deteriorated further. Oh, he tells you that, does he? Parentheses, I don't take pleasure in this. Really? Really? What? Okay, was that just somebody turning
That
off
was
their mic?
Satsu muting his mic.
Okay. I heard a click. I was like, oh, shit.
Yep.
All right.
I heard it too. That's why I jumped in to answer you.
By the way, person writing this, you don't put parentheses in their own sentence.
No, that should be part of the last sentence.
Yeah. So you take the period, you put it after the second parenthetical inside that sentence, which you didn't do. What you did do was end the previous sentence with a period, start the parenthetical, and then put the period inside the parenthetical. You are a writer. You are a shitty editor.
Yeah, what she should have done is left the parentheses off that second sentence.
She is understandably anxious and needy. The kids have cabin fever. He is the chef and chief cheerer-upper, but this has become wearing. Oh, I'm sure he tells you he is suffering. I'm sure he does. Less burdened with family responsibility, I try to make him laugh, and it isn't long before he makes me laugh too. There is less intimacy. He is calling on a suburban street after all. Now, see, there you use parentheses correctly. You're all over. Instead, we show our love through psychological support and fantasies about our eventual reunion. As for the virus, Leo is a healthy man in his late 40s, but I do worry. If he became ill, I have no idea how I would find out, except from the radio silence.
Real quick, let me get this.
I don't know his landline.
Hang on, Scribe. Terry, thank you. There was an American prince who really did have a ton of money. He died in 2016, though. Why you want to bring that up on my birthday, man?
Monkey.
Squishy.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
What are you, 25, 26?
Almost twice over. 45 today. 45.
Oh, that's nothing.
Nah, I'm good. I'm a infant. I'm a fetus.
You're a young whippersnapper.
Indeed. Okay, so they're fantasizing about their eventual reunion.
I don't know his landline number or his address. I wonder why that is. Was that by design by any chance? I have met only one of his male friends. If the very worst happened, I would be that mysterious woman you see in the movies lurking at the back of a graveyard with big sunglasses and a black trench coat.
No, you wouldn't, because you wouldn't know what happened.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what happened. You wouldn't know where the funeral is. And then she does the parenthetical thing incorrectly again. This is what happens when a person with an overactive imagination goes into lockdown. You have a selective imagination and a very... Anyway, the toughest thing is the sense of powerlessness that comes with most of our communication flowing only one way. Yeah, maybe his wife feels that way. Anxiety aside, I am an impatient person who doesn't enjoy waiting. Today, when Leo finally calls just before 6 p.m., any irritation evaporates, partly in relief, partly in empathy. The question is, all right, now we're getting to it. The question is, do I want to keep putting myself through this? Putting yourself through this. Oh.
She's the victim.
And who knows how things will be when we get back to normal. My philosophy is this: if things don't work out between us, I will be very upset, but not destroyed. Yeah, if things don't work out, it's probably because his wife found out. They'll be destroyed. My corona affair has taught me that I can love again after a horrible marriage breakup and be loved again in return.
It's taught me that you're a fucking whore.
Yeah.
Well, that came with the condition. It has to be at the expense of someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh.
Jesus.
He tells you he's such a great guy, doesn't he? Yeah.
What the hell?
If that is real, that's amazing. The thing is, though, whether it's real or not, there are people that think like that and operate like that.
He doesn't beat me like he does his wife.
His wife is such a bitch to him.
Yeah. He doesn't have anything negative to say about her except that she won't do anything to fix their marriage and is also gone all the time and doesn't give him any attention or sex.
Angry Illinois, and thank you. Quote, if you are sleeping with a man and you know none of his friends, You are not his girlfriend. Chris Rock from Champagne Room.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You a hoe.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stop talking now because I've talked quite a bit.
Okay,
We're at that time anyway.
Cult of Krill said monkey isn't checking his slaps or something is messed up. It never came through, bud. Thank you. I went over there to check it. I see it. That is very, very generous. Thank you so very much. Happy birthday, you old piece of shit. Thanks for all the entertainment. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wish and the donation. Man, best audience on the internet, man. You guys are fucking amazing. Thank you so very much.
Fucking amazing.
And yeah, if you send something through Streamlabs and I don't get it pretty quickly, please let me know, because sometimes the alert box doesn't do Streamlabs, which is weird because it's Streamlabs alert box.
Yeah.
It's tells me when all of the super chats come through, but not all the Streamlabs. So yeah, with that crazy bitch, we're gonna move on to not you, Cult of Krill, the one we were reading about. We're gonna move on to YouTube time, and well, real quick, Chicago Mike, thank you. He never asked for the second cup of coffee at home. Oh, it's a throwback to those commercials, or Airplane, whichever you prefer. Satsu, you do anything on the YouTubes today?
Yes, I edited and uploaded, but not made public, a video that will be going up tomorrow, guys. It took me a little longer to edit it than I thought it would, because Squeeze was just like, no. And I'm like, but I need to do this. She's like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. So it took me much longer to do that than I had initially planned, but it got done, and it'll be going up tomorrow, so you guys can see that. That's kind of it. All I did today.
Scribbles, you did anything on the YouTubes?
I took a day off from doing a TEDx or anything because I had a long conference call at work that kind of wore me out and took a lot of my time. But I have 3 TEDx's prepped, which I will choose to do in various orders. What?
Thank you for the donation with no message 0. That is very, very generous. Thank you.
Wow. So just as a special exclusive preview, I'll read off the thumbnail titles of each of these videos to have you ponder what they might be. The first one is An MBA in MOM. The second one is Fanatical Compassion. And the third one is The Price of Hate. I almost feel like I'm writing titles to like Star Wars sequels in a way, but anyway, so yeah, I got three ready to go. I'm not sure which one I'll do tomorrow, but I'll pick one and roll with it, and we'll see what happens. And other than that, nothing else is going on in that regard. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, guys, I don't read off the donations, but I've gotten several of that amount. You guys are fucking amazing, and I can't believe you're that generous to little old me. I'm a fat guy in my basement with a microphone talking to 2 really, really great guys, and they make me look a lot better than I am. So I appreciate the support. I really, really do. And the birthday wishes. You guys are amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Catherine says, guys, my 3-year-old does 48-piece puzzles and has done part of a 100-piece puzzle. Also, happy birthday to my favorite YouTuber. You guys are too fucking kind to me. Drew, thank you. Happy birthday, Monk. Last of my Trump bucks. As long as it's not the last of your dollars in total, because it's the only thing that I'd feel bad about. I'll take your Trump bucks, though. I wish there was a strip club nearby. I would take a Trump buck and put it in a stripper's G-string.
That's
what?
G-string. That's where you'd put it. Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And it would smell right.
Yes.
So last night I did a game stream. My internet decided to cooperate, and I realized my base that I'd just redone, because I thought I'd come up with this really good way to do it, wasn't going to work. The day before Horde Night.
That's fun.
It really wasn't. I went into a panic and had to rebuild everything really quick. It was cool. So I got it all set up. Hopefully come by tonight. We should have a horde night, and it's either going to be really cool or you're going to see Monkey driving on his bike for 6 hours. We'll see which one happens. Oh, that reminds me. Somebody remind me in the game stream to park my bike right in front of the door so I'm ready to go. Officer Buck, thank you so much. Happy birthday to my 11th favorite YouTuber. At least I'm in the top 20. I can deal with that. Hell, that's top 15 even.
Mhm.
Got to look for the bright side. But yeah, so I spent a lot of time yesterday testing, and I haven't been calling in zombies. I've only been doing it legit. So I have to light a whole bunch of fires to get the screamers to come in. And yeah, I'm still not sure it's going to work. So come by. It should be a awesome time. About an hour into the stream tonight, we'll have Horde Night. And then what happened? Oh, I had the first of my birthday streams on Monkey in the Morning, where we went over in depth that article yesterday from the guy who had sex with a chick and then she looked at him. You just raped me.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We went over that in depth. And then we looked that douchebag up. And you know what? He looks exactly like I thought he would.
Really?
Man
They
bun
all-
and all.
They
Oh,
all
boy.
do, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, he as we said, that was just nothing but a how to pick up women with some really stupid shit they want to hear kind of thing. Because that's what he talks about. Just sit there and listen to them and tell them what they want to hear, and they will give you the pussy. He's not the first guy to know how to do this. He's just a lot more deceitful about it.
I mean,
And-
it's a new genre, rape victim pickup artist.
Yeah, that's the weird part. That's the twist he threw on there is the rape at the beginning.
Oh, sorry, not rape victim.
Rapist.
What do you call it? Yeah, rapist pickup artist. Yeah.
Yeah. He never does quite acknowledge that he raped her, in fairness.
According to her,
According to her, though, yes,
which is
he's a
still
rapist.
ridiculous, by the way. I mean, whatever sliminess he is, if that scenario is anywhere near true, he didn't do anything. Yeah.
No,
But I
yeah,
can't
didn't
trust
do
him,
anything.
so.
But then he spent 6 hours talking her out of feeling raped. So good for him,
Yeah, right. It's like, please don't call the cops.
except for when he went out for smokes. Anyway, so yeah, did that, and yeah, had a lot of fun with that. Just because, I think we went over that for like an hour and a half. I don't know why that story made me laugh so hard. I couldn't. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyhow, so yeah, that's what I did. I was gonna do a game stream today, but I actually slept last night, you guys.
Yay!
Yeah. I didn't wake up till 3.
Wow.
And yeah, so by the time I woke up, my son was here, so I just went upstairs and hung out with the family. And the little one, she's so damn cute. Every time I would move just a little bit too far out of her sight, she would like, Pa, I'm right here, kiddo. I'm right here. I went into the kitchen to get a drink. Pa, like, I'm right here. Come on, you can walk with me. Yeah, she very, very much wanted to make sure I was in her sight. So it was a lot of fun. She's such a cutie. And then, yeah, ate way too much spaghetti, which is what I like to have for my birthday dinner. And then even though we already had a German chocolate cake, they made me another one, and I ate a giant piece of that. So I'm going to die tonight, you guys. But it's worth it. Thank you, Cody Fry. Happy birthday. You're my second favorite ranting simian on the internet. Again, top 5. That's not bad. I don't have to be number 1. I like when I'm number 1, but as long as I'm, top 100, I'm okay. Do you know how many people are on YouTube? Top 100's not bad at all. Satsu, any humpetry today?
Did not spend a lot of time over on the Twitters, but I did see PC Gamer. They had a tweet come out that says, "Embrace communism in Fallout 76 with these themed cosmetics." And the comments. The comments, oh my God. The first comment is, "Wow, you managed to talk about 2 things you'd never catch me doing: embracing communism and playing Fallout 76.
Yeah, somebody had sent that to us. I'm going to throw that in the chat there. I didn't get to look at any of it. Is that really what it's about? Is that they've...
Well, they're just
like-
they're just little they're like just the flag, like the theme, like all the stuff has the star on it and stuff,
Yeah,
Just
it's
little
the red and
cosmetic
yellow.
stuff. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. So
All
it's,
right.
you know, it's appropriate, you know, because
It's in universe. It's just kind of a bizarre, yeah.
yeah. And where was that other comment? Somebody said, wow, embrace communism. That's interesting. And the dude said, dude, communism is based. He said, but fuck Fallout 76. And I'm like, all right. Communism is better than Fallout 76 at this point.
Non-Vitae Rex, thank you. 7 Days to Die sounds like Fortnite before they decided to ape PUBG.
Well, Fortnite kind of Fortnite was kind of it was like a horde everyday thing. Like I don't think there was like a day system, but you were like constantly attacked by hordes. And as far as I know, it was like a stationary base. Like it wasn't like an open world thing. You just kind of sat where you were, you know. But yeah, a lot of people forget that even exists. Because nobody cared.
Let me get this over here. Vol Potato, thank you so much. Happy birthday to the 4th funniest person on YouTube. Also, you are still diabetic on your birthday, no matter how much you say otherwise. That is not what I told myself. Just saying. All right. So communism in 76. Cool. Got anything else?
Let me see here. I thought I saw something else earlier, but the chick the chick who got in trouble for saying that shit that she said about people giving her money made an apology video, and then, you know, it's what you would expect. She feels bad. She definitely said something that she does not mean. She stated a position that she does not hold.
What?
Yeah, these are the things she said. Like I stated a position that I do not hold, and I'm like, well, who holds it then? Like who the fuck jumped in your body and stated that position? Because if you don't hold it, then why the fuck did you say it? Like it sounds like a weird. Like I always thought that was like a weird apology when you definitively say something out of your mouth, and you're like, that's not a position I hold. It's like, well, then what was it then?
Yeah, I'm Chris Cuomo. I didn't actually say I hate my job.
Yeah, well, it's one thing to say that you didn't say it. It's another to say that you said it. It's just not a position you hold. Right. And I'm like, then why did you fucking say it? Now I feel like you're a piece of shit and a liar. But, you know, whatever. Go check that out if you guys want to see it. It's floating around Twitter somewhere. But that's it.
I would like to see that because I haven't seen her apology or any of that crap. So she's going with the Cuomo defense?
Yeah, she literally said that I said something that was not my position. It's not something that I believe, and especially now during COVID, it was very insensitive and callous, you know, blah blah blah.
But okay, look, we've all said things that we didn't mean, or stuff has come out wrong. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That didn't come out wrong. The piece that we saw was about a minute long, something like it was like 30 seconds, something like that. The whole piece where she talks about that's like 5 minutes long, and she keeps reiterating that same point.
Mm-hmm.
She pulled the Shaggy. It wasn't me. This is the expert level Shaggy. All right. If anybody's got a link to that, will you hit me up on Twitter with it? Because I'd be interested to see her say that. I just don't get it. If you guys have $10 to give her, you have $10 to give me.
Oh no.
What? That makes more sense than if you are broke, you have $10 to give me. Which, by the way, is what she said in that original clip. No matter how broke you are, that's what she said. No matter how broke you are, you have $10. No, that's not how broke works, sweetie. It might work that way when you're, upper middle class kid and mommy and daddy always has money to give you. That's not how it works when you're paying your own bills, sweetheart. Okay, anything else there, Scribble or Satsu?
Well, I mean, there's another video of another girl complaining about her PO box and the fact that people don't send her stuff, even though she's got all this going on. She keeps pointing at her face. I think she's fucking around though.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
I know there was a chick who did a parody.
Well, yeah, I saw the parody one, but this, I can't tell. It looks like she's joking. But anyway, I'll tag you guys in it so you can see it whenever.
Well, at this point, do you think that'll become a genre? I mean, look, that chick lost a whole bunch of followers, but she got a lot of attention out of it too.
Yeah, I mean, I know it'll become very popular to make fun of her, and I could definitely see things like these. But the problem is, these girls need to be careful with making their videos look really convincing, because people are constantly looking for shit to get outraged by, so be careful with that shit, because you'll be fucking around like, haha, guys, I was just joking. They'd be like, no, fuck you anyway. So,
fair enough. Yeah,
but that's all I got, dude.
Scribbles, what you got today?
Well, I guess you hadn't seen the birthday card I made for you.
No, I haven't.
Man, your wife liked it, but you haven't liked it.
I told you they don't send me shit that you do.
I know. But anyway, it's there when you have a chance, or if it comes across, or if you can find it. I don't know. But let's see. As far as fucketry, I got quite a lot today, actually, which is interesting. You like that one? Yeah, see?
That is beautiful.
I thought of you. Let's see. NPR posted this today. Last year, President Trump didn't mention climate change in his Earth Day messaging. On the eve of this year's, he directed his administration to work on a financial aid plan for the oil and gas industry. And I said, well, golly, I wonder if there's anything different about the circumstances of the world economy this year as compared to last year. Hashtag COVID-19. Let's see. Also from NPR, National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien says the White House is investigating whether money from China influenced the WHO's judgments during the coronavirus crisis. He alleges that the WHO is, quote, a propaganda tool for the Chinese, unquote. And I said, and now YouTube is a content cop beholden to the WHO. So, yeah. Let's see. Someone named Molly Nagel, who is a 2020 campaign reporter for ABC, put out this today. Stacey Abrams says she would have, quote, concerns, unquote, if Joe Biden didn't choose a woman of color as a VP. Quote, women of color, particularly black women, are the strongest part of the Democratic Party, the most loyal. We need a ticket that reflects the diversity of America. And I said, i.e., Biden has already set aside personal merit to discriminate by sex, but now he needs to further set aside personal merit to discriminate by race, or else Stacey Abrams will suspect that he's a racist. Because, Stacey Abrams' concerns.
Mm-hmm. Also, black women are the most valuable Democrats. Everybody else's value is less because, they're not black and female, which, totally isn't sexist or racist.
Somebody named Tommy Sideburns tweeted out a image that says, now this was 2001. Tell me why 19 years later they say there is no vaccine. Share before they take it down again. And it's a picture of a tiny little vial with a label on it that says canine coronavirus vaccine. And he says they cannot find a vaccine for humans, but in 2001 they made one for dogs. And I'm sure a dozen million other people explained to him, I said, coronavirus is the same as saying sci-fi. It is a genre of viruses, not a singular virus. I was
Well,
just bowled over by that one.
not just that. I mean, they've been looking for coronavirus, different ones for a long time, coronavirus vaccines and remedies. And the problem with the vaccines, everyone that they've made, any progress they get, they're very, very weak. They can't get them to work.
Yeah.
They last for 6 months, a year tops, even in animals. So yeah, dumbass.
It's just like the flu. You might find one that works, but then it's going to shift just enough that it doesn't work as well anymore. You got to redo it all over again. The Aquaman movie official Twitter put out today,
I saw this.
Happy birthday, Amanda Heard. Here's to a fantastic day, Blue Heart. And I said, may you be placed in a fishbowl all your own for several years.
I saw one. I didn't comment on that one, but that was what was on my timeline. One time I was having a cigarette, and there was this guy in there who said something to the effect of "fuck her," basically. And this other guy responded, "Hey, they both were at fault in this relationship." I'm like,
Jesus,
back off there, homie. Look, even by her own admission, any hands he ever laid on her was in retaliation for her hitting him. It was self-defense.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, NPR was on a roll today. The COVID tracking project now has a COVID-19 racial data tracker. Quote, the way I think about it is that we're not really collecting data on race, one of its founders says. We're collecting data on racism. That's why people don't want this data collected.
Wait, what?
And I said, well, you're not wrong that the data collection is about racism. Point to you.
Hang on. Can you read his again?
The way I think about it is that we're not really collecting data on race. We're collecting data on racism. That's why people don't want this data collected. I'll give you the link.
Translate.
Well, I'll put the link. Let's see. Let me find it here, and then I have to go back to the show. I don't have the link to the show now because I can't.
Well, if you want a translation, Monkey, what he's saying there is the data that they're collecting that shows that, you know, darker people are more disparaged by the COVID is data collected to showcase the racism in America, because that's the only reason that they are more susceptible is because of racism. And because of that fact, people don't want them collecting that data because it shows their racism. So they're like,
right. So I put the link in the chat if you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
No. Hang on.
Okay.
Look, it is true. And this does need to be pointed out, because when it was first being said, they didn't have any proof of it. But at least according to the numbers that we have, Black people are getting it more and they are dying more. Thank you, Andrew. Happy birthday yesterday. Thank you, but it's today. I appreciate it. But there are underlying reasons that have nothing to do with it. Like, send the virus to the darkies. They tried pulling this with AIDS. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, they came up with AIDS, something that mostly infects homosexuals, to get rid of blacks. You know, especially at the time, we're like, homosexuals, really?
Well,
that was your plan?
GRID originally. Remember, it was called GRID.
Yes, gay-related immunity disease.
Yes.
They changed it because a couple of housewives or something got it. But we do need to look at the underlying causes that are making this happen more for blacks, and there are some of them: high cholesterol, high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes. These things, which are quickly becoming the things that they're going, ooh, these are the things we need to look at. Maybe, just throwing this out there, a health push for healthier foods in Black communities.
No,
but that's not what they're talking about here. It's just throw money at them.
On behalf of the Black community, I have to say no, because we are allowed to talk about the fact that Blacks are most affected. We just aren't allowed to talk about the reason, because the reason might be our fault.
Yeah.
So ignore the reason, but still give us our victim points for being the most affected. We don't need to discuss the reason.
In chat, Suzanne Wild says population density is also a factor. That's the factor for spreading. When it comes to the death, it's the obesity and high blood pressure, diabetes. Yeah, there's reasons for it. And I know you're being facetious there, Satsu. This shit hurts my head. This is stuff we should come together to fix, and instead it's like, no, it's racism. Fuck you.
I got one more fucketry and then I'll be done. Okay, one more. Just one more. So there was this doctor, who apparently is a real doctor, and she posted a picture of herself at her hospital with safety goggles on and her mask on. And she says, I guess a positive to COVID is that men have finally stopped telling me to smile more. And I said, I guess a positive to COVID is that self-centered people reveal themselves more readily and clearly when there are more important things going on to think about. That is my fucketry. I'm done.
Fuck you, lady. That's her positive. You're not telling me to smile. Go fuck yourself. How about that?
Yeah, people are dying, but at least no guys are asking me to smile, because that was way worse than death.
That's what it took to make her finally stop worrying about people being or telling her to smile. Fuck her. You know what? Instead, guys, now
thank God for a pandemic.
Yeah, when you see women not smiling, just go up to them and go, fuck you. They'll feel much better about themselves.
Or if you see a woman smiling, say, bitch, what the fuck you smiling?
Oh, God. I saw that more assholes standing in the street or standing in front of protesters. Thank you, Willett Forge. That doctor has resting bitch face. I didn't see it. I'd have to actually go over to Scribe's thing. It's on your.
Well, she's got a mask on. You can't tell, but I mean, if people are telling her to smile more as a matter of course, then I don't know. Maybe she constantly looks like she's upset, and people are trying to cheer her up.
Oh God. Anyhow, yeah, but more protesters. Look how strong they are standing up to the protesters. There's this one nurse apparently got off shift and went immediately out to the state capitol to just stand there in front of people and accomplish what?
Yeah.
Aren't you now part of the problem? Yes, you have a mask on, but in that picture, like you're right there, right in the guy's face. Isn't this? Where's all the news articles about how horrible this bitch is for being out there? Thank you, Willett Forge. Scribe can tell by what shows around the mask.
Okay.
Maybe. I can't see her face. I went over and looked, and yeah, it's perfectly covered. So, yeah, I can't tell. But look, a lot of people just look like that, and I've never understood what's wrong with telling somebody to smile. You know what's great? When I worked at Walmart, that was actually part of my job, because we were supposed to tell the cashiers they need to smile. So yeah, it used to be part of my job. Let's see. What do I have over here? I don't think I have very much because, like I said, I wasn't really on the internet. I saw that one you were talking about, Scribbles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is from yesterday. So did I even respond to anything today? I feel like I didn't. I saw a lot of stupid, but it was just I'd have a quick cigarette and then go back upstairs. So I didn't do a whole lot.
Oh, your birthday.
It's almost like it was.
Yeah.
Almost like it was my birthday and I was relaxing. I do want to talk about something though before we move on. Our friend Bear, Alex, he's got a diagnosis. They're just going to confirm. They are almost positive of what's wrong with him. He's got MS.
Oh no.
He's got MS. So the little thing in the brain that breaks down that they look for, yeah, it's broken down. He's got to go in for another test to verify and to see which type it is. I don't like to report that on my birthday. I don't like to report that ever. Multiple sclerosis carrier. That's what MS is. It's not what it used to be. It's not the death sentence it used to be. And believe me, I went and immediately started looking this shit up because Alex is my homie, man. We've been together a long time on the YouTubes. And, it says that it tends to shorten lifespans about 7 years, which isn't bad. That's the last 7 is shit anyway. You don't want to be look at Biden. You don't want that. But homie, I hope it's the good kind of MS, because there are different severities. So we're hoping for the best and that he gets good treatment. But it does mean he'll be more on YouTube, because he's not going to be able to go back to his job, which really sucks. So Alex, my friend, I love you, and I hope it's the good stuff. That's a horrible thing to say about MS. I hope it's the good one.
The less bad stuff, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, now me and him get to be crippled together. Good MS. Are you serious? Well, what the fuck, Mike? Yeah, actually, there's different severities to it, and you want the one that's less severe. If you have to get it, you want the one that's less severe, and it does run in his family. I believe that's what his brother has. But yeah, so he's finally got and you know what, guys? As bad as that is, sometimes getting an answer is still better than not knowing.
Yeah,
especially with what's been going on with him. When you just start falling over for no goddamn reason and they can't tell you why, it is frustrating as hell.
Yeah, so, especially getting a treatment for it too.
Yeah, indeed. So, like I said, he'll have to find out through the further testing. So, anyway, yeah, Bear, love you, man, and all the best. Seriously. And with that wonderful, cheery uppy story, we're just going to move into questions, because, like I said, I didn't do fuck all today. Questions, comments, concerns, throw them in the chat now, and we will do our best to get to them all. I will be playing some 7 Days to Die right after this. I'm going to be playing my Horde Night. The base is as good as I can make it right now, and that might not be a good thing, because if I get demolishers, man, I could be fucked. Anyway, I know why I fall over alcohol-related MS. I'm not sure that's exactly what it is, Atheist Icon. Frosted asks, when will people wake up and admit that women pee out of their butts? Go sit in the corner with a biology book, my friend. Go have a seat.
Yeah, I'll be right back after that.
Did you know the original Transformers is being streamed on Tubi or Tubby, whichever that is? I didn't, and I was never. Are you talking about the movie or the cartoon? I was never a fan of the cartoon. I didn't watch very often, but something to watch for, guys, in your quarantine status.
What now? What cartoon?
The original Transformers.
Oh, okay, yeah, classic.
How do you boil water? You put water in a pot on the stove and you turn it on. Or if you're trying to warm up water for tea, British people, you put water in a glass and you stick it in the fucking microwave, because it's the quickest, easiest way to do it. Just saying, throwing that out there. British people get really mad when you point out that you can heat up water that way for tea. They think water tastes different out of a kettle than out of a microwave. I don't know why. Do you think people will be eager to go back to a job that so quickly fired them because of COVID-19, or will they feel a sense of disposability and look elsewhere? It depends on how the job handled it. I think a lot of people understand that, look, if we're not making money, we can't have all these people working, so we have to let people go. And as long as they did it in some kind of fair way and it wasn't like all willy-nilly, drawing names out of a hat or something stupid, I think people will go back to their jobs. I just think after about a month, they're going to be wishing for their quarantine again. I think you'll see a whole bunch of people like, man, I forgot to enjoy my quarantine and how much this job sucks. I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of people looking elsewhere. Scribbles, you think you're going to see that? A lot of people who are like, well, this job just let me go. I wasn't essential. Fuck it. I'll go find a different job.
I mean, I guess it depends on how they treated them before they left, or if they found a different opportunity. I don't know. I guess it's one thing to the other, but I don't think, given the circumstances, if you had a job consistently for a while, then this happened and they had to lay you off. If you want to hold it against them and not go back to work, okay. I mean, every company is different, I suppose. I mean, disposable or just not sustainable. Those are two different things.
Well, yeah, and there's a difference because like a lot of the stuff that was declared essential, I mean, that's not the owner's fault.
Right.
I mean, they could try to fight for it like you saw with GameStop doing. But I mean, once they like, okay, we can't run the business, I can't keep you on. And it's actually a nicer thing to do to them instead of not paying them because they're not working, even though they're still working for you, to let them go so they can go get the unemployment.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Monk. The Chargers have the 6th pick in tomorrow's draft. Who are you most wanting them to select? To be honest, I haven't seen who's in the draft. The Chargers need so many things. They desperately need a quarterback because they got rid of Rivers, which I'm happy with, but we need the quarterback of the future. We have a decent running back with not Gordon. We got rid of his dumbass. What's that other guy's name? Fuck, I always forget his name. The one who stepped up and made Gordon look like an idiot for sitting out, forced him to come back early. We could really use some help on defense, man. Their defense is just trash. But yeah, position-wise, you're going to want to see a decent young quarterback come out of there. You're going to want to see probably, oh God, I don't know even if it's their safeties or their cornerbacks that are the problem. You know what? They just need a new team. Just the whole damn thing. Look forward, Jess says, diagnosis and treatment usually better than lacking both. One exception is knowing we'll die soon versus pretty sure it won't kill you, but never diagnosed. I mean, having an answer is always better than not having an answer. It just is, if you've been in that situation. Paige says, craziest birthday celebration, Ranting Monkey. That would have been my 30th birthday. And I'm not much of a drinker, never have been, but my friends desperately wanted to see what I looked like drunk. So I got really, really, really drunk. And it was a good time. Hunter Avalon seems to be willing to talk to anyone due to his uncertainty regarding Twitter. Should I give you the handle to his wife if that's easier? Sure. I'll try to talk. I saw he was on a stream today. And yeah, I went over there. The person only has like 400 and some subscribers. And yeah, Hunter was there with her or him. I didn't pay attention to who it was with. Sorry. But yeah, I wanted to check that out anyway. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Hunter's a clout chaser that way. I don't think he was going after Jeremy. Debate me because Jeremy has a big channel. I mean, Hunter has a big channel. I just haven't been able to get a hold of him. And again, I would love to talk to him. I don't want to debate Hunter. There's no part of me that's like, I want to just talk him out of what he thinks right now. That's not what it is. I want to understand him better. And I do have questions. But that's I don't have preconceived notions about him. Because like the thing that most people have given him shit for is the comment, I'm not sure if roaming millennial is a neo-Nazi or not. That could have just been horrifically bad wording.
Yeah.
I mean, as I said earlier about something else, I mean, we've all fucked up in our statements where something didn't come out quite right. And if you watch that part, he doesn't get a chance to even explain. Vosh starts talking over him immediately, telling him what a fascist roaming is.
Yeah.
So it's not like he got a chance to go, that's not what I meant to say or anything like that. So I'm very curious to hear him actually speak on that. Ninjas or pirates? Ooh, ninjas probably.
Pirates. They got more style.
Ninja's son.
Did you get an ice cream cake for your birthday? That's my favorite birthday. No. German chocolate cake. I had ice cream with it, vanilla ice cream with it, but no.
I got an ice cream cake that Squishy set on fire before she brought to me.
Yeah.
Will Forrest says water tastes different boiled as opposed to just below boiled. I would guess in both cases you would burn your mouth to the point you couldn't tell anyway. Water does not taste any different boiled in a microwave than it does in a tea kettle or on a pot or any of that shit. It's still boiled water.
It tastes like hot.
Fucking
depends on how dirty the tea kettle is.
I suppose, yes. Maybe it's flavored. Maybe it's seasoned.
Yeah, seasoned.
Tastes like hot.
Tastes like I'm not going to taste anything for the next week. Thank you, Cryptic. I'd say good luck to your San Diego. Oh, wait, never mind. That'd be mean on your birthday. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You know what you did. Thank you for the donation, but you motherfucker. Alpha Omega asks, Arby's or Wendy's?
Ooh, Wendy's.
Yeah, Wendy's.
I'm going to go Arby's. Wendy's, especially lately, man. Wendy's is just too greasy.
Oh, really? Okay. It's been a while. I haven't had Wendy's in a while, but my memories say one or the other.
Well, you also have to remember, I mean, when I get this, it's usually been in a car for 20 minutes, at least. And so by the time it gets to me, even if you get it fresh like you eat there, it's still just so greasy.
Yeah.
I usually only get chicken sandwiches from Wendy's, so I don't know if it...
Fair enough. Well, oh man, when they first came out with the Baconator, Baconator was good. And I love Baconator fries. Baconator fries are the bomb. But yeah, their spicy chicken is really good.
Mm-hmm.
But as for burgers, no. But Arby's, man, I'll eat pretty much everything on their menu.
Dude, I would pay somebody to build a fucking Rallies or Checkers over here, dude. One of my favorite
a beef and cheddar. Where are we? Oh, Lords, would you try a steak with melted Swiss cheese and mushrooms on it? Nope. And a side of chicken sticks and a saucer of soda of choice. Nah, you lost me on the mushrooms, man.
Why a saucer? Fucking cat.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say I'm going to lick it out. No, the Philly cheesesteak with mushrooms sounds fine to me.
Hell yeah, I'm all over that.
It'd have been fine, except, I don't eat mushrooms, so sorry. Random thought. The arms of your chair are just chairs for your arms. You're not wrong.
Holy fuck.
Atheist Icon says, Friday is my last day. My contract had to let 12 of 50 of us go. We tracked hazardous materials for the military. Oh, sorry to hear that, bud. Hope they get you back fast or you find something fast. Best birthday joke that's been told to you. An actual birthday joke? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I don't retain jokes very well. Now, if I hear them again, I'm like, oh yeah, I've heard that, but it's not like something that sticks in my brain and I can tell it, tell me a joke, funny man. I can't. Oh Lords, y'all whistle while you pee. How big is your dick hole?
What the hell?
You might want to get that looked at, man. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, that sounds like a serious medical condition.
And no, I sing while I pee. Thank you very much. Why do you hate good food, Monk eating German chocolate cake? Look, German chocolate cake with the coconut pecan frosting. Oh, I fucking love it. I don't know why. It's something that I just attached to when I was quite young. And I have it once a year for my birthday because it's my favorite cake.
Oh my God.
I don't have it.
Sorry. I thought you were done.
I don't have it more often than that because I don't want to ruin it by, overdoing it.
Truckin' Bear says, I'm sure there's a Rallies on the east side near Euclid. Ain't nobody going over to the fucking east side to get no Rallies. You crazy.
Baconator breakfast sandwich? What?
Oh, God.
I'm down.
Now, over at Burger King, they have the ultimate Chris sandwich.
Uh-huh.
And it has bacon, sausage, and was it Canadian bacon? and an egg and cheese. I have them make it without the egg, and that is just it's like eating a pig on a blanket of fluff. It's wonderful. It is amazing. Cryptic, thank you. Golden showers can be called singing in the rain. Thank you for that. I appreciate
it. Can
it.
be called that, sure, if you're weird.
But
If you're singing.
Yeah.
Friends or Night Court? Keeper Dam, thank you for that question. And I'm glad you brought that up because I was just about to bring that up.
Night Court.
Friends for me.
Night Court.
But
Night Court.
I love Night Court, and guess what came a day early? It came yesterday. My Night Court seasons 1 through 3.
Hey!
I didn't get to watch any of it till we were upstairs today, and the kids have been playing. My son was playing Fortnite, and then TV's open. Like, hey, let's watch some of this. And like, this is gonna suck. Which, by the way, my children both laughed at. I'd forgotten how much I love that show, and I was looking it up when I was talking to the kids about it because they're like, I swear the guy who played Dan Fielding, he'd won at least an Emmy. Do you realize he won Emmys so many times he took his own name out of it so other people could win?
Yeah, no, he was John Larroquette was like one of the most successful and highest paid actors on TV during that run, and he honestly, and as far as I'm concerned, he deserved it.
Yes, yeah. Well,
yeah.
My sons are watching that, and we're watching several episodes. And Night Court did this thing that a lot of these shows do, where like every character gets an episode in there. And up until like I think it was like the first 4 or 5 episodes we watched, Dan's whole thing is just the little quips and shit he does. But then there comes this episode where he's going to meet his best friend from high school, and she's had he's had a sex change operation, and Dan is just destroyed by it. And I'm like, watch this, guys. This is why he got his Emmy. And he was such a good fucking actor. Oh man, I love the show, but for me, still Friends.
There's one, I forget what it is. There's an episode where the plot of the show is that they have this backlog of cases, and it's either a bet or something where they have to get them all done and adjudicated before midnight. And
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah. They get down to the last case, and because of the procedural or something, Dan has to read out the entirety of the statute or whatever into the record in order for it to count. And so he's speed reading through this in one take, or at least in one take that they actually broadcast. And they've got a little timer box down in the bottom corner of the screen. And then when he finishes, he does this victory dance that's just so fucking hilarious. Like he like spikes the football, quote unquote, and then does this little dance. It's just so great.
Yeah, I don't remember the particulars of that show. I remember that episode. I remember the end of that when he does that. But yeah, I'd forgot, like, because we just started watching season 3 because I told him, like, we'll start with that one because it's probably going to be the best of them. And I forgot that started with oh shit, what's her name? The one chick who played the bailiff. She had died the season in between the seasons.
Oh, Selma Diamond.
Selma, yes. And she died in between the seasons, and Bull was all fucked up because of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole cast was too. There's I forget where it was. I just saw a documentary relatively recently where they interviewed the entire cast in a retrospective about the show, and they talked about, I think it was True Hollywood Story or something.
Sure.
And they went into some really deep detail on what was going on behind the scenes and the characters and the personalities and the production, and it's really interesting. It really shows just how much fun all those guys had, but also, they talked about how John Larroquette just kept getting Emmy after Emmy after Emmy. It's like,
till he took his name out. He's like, no more. I'm good. Let somebody else have a chance.
Yeah, exactly.
P-Dog, thank you so much. Who says, happy birthday, Monk. Have Lady Monkey go buy you some DP before our nation runs out of CO2. Yeah, that's Diet Pepsi, you dirty bastards. Thank you so very much.
I thought you meant Dr. Pepper. Oh.
Diet Pepsi. No, because we're running low on CO2, you guys.
Yeah.
Back to questions here. How creepy of a coincidence is it that the creator/director of King Kong died on April 21st, 1973 in San Diego? King Kong is a gorilla, which is a type of monkey, and you were born on April 22nd, 1975. I mean, those are kind of close together, but
It's Monkey's fault. He killed.
yeah, I did it. It was me.
Yep.
White Castle sliders, yay or nay? Yay. I could take them or leave them, but yeah, I'll eat them.
They're kind of addictive.
Yeah, I like the actual restaurant version and not those you get out of the freezer at the grocery store. But
Oh, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, the ones at the restaurant are kind of like anytime I've ever had them, I had an issue not like only eating one. And it wasn't because I particularly loved them, but they were like the perfect amount of salty, if that makes any sense. And I was just like, I can't fucking stop eating these fucking things.
That's how I feel about a regular McDonald's hamburger. I don't like the cheeseburgers all that much, but just a regular McDonald's hamburger, if you put like 5 of them in front of me, I would just sit there and eat them all because they have the perfect amount of ketchup, perfect onion and mustard and that one pickle. And it's just perfect for at least my taste buds. Yeah, it's the same thing, man. Just the more simple the burger, sometimes the better it is.
Yeah.
Where was that at? Monkey, do you have any birthmarks? Yes, I do. You want to know where it's at? Do you guys have birthmarks? You don't have to describe them or anything.
I do. Well, I used to, in the sense that it's kind of. So I was born with a relatively small, like bald spot on the side of my head. I mean, the way where it was situated, it was always covered up by my hair growth, but it was always there. And so whenever I went to the barber and I had a new barber, they'd get scared they did something wrong because they'd find it after like halfway through the cut. And they're like, oh my God. But over the years, it's grown in, and I can still find it because it feels a little different texture-wise of the skin, but actually it's healed over the years. So yeah, that's about as good as I got there.
Satsu, you got a birthmark?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, my birthmark's on my dick, y'all. Thank you, Peter Manning, for the donation with no message. I appreciate that. Where are we at here? You're peeing when a giant sneeze starts to build. What do? Aim for the shower.
You fucking increase the flow and hold it in. Because sneezing while peeing is one of the worst experiences ever.
Yeah.
That shit is not great for your penis or your nose.
Scribe, when you read that advice column, how did you miss the opportunity to pronounce AIDS like Rich Evans?
Oh, well, it doesn't always occur to me to do so, because I mean, it's like just go AIDS. Yeah, it's not as reflexive as maybe for some people.
There you go. Ranting Monkey, what is your most memorable birthday? My 9th birthday. That's when they threw me the surprise party, and they had told me that they just didn't have my birthday. My brother's birthdays were really close to payday. Both of their birthdays are on the 12th, different months. I'm on the 22nd, which is further away. You get in the military, you get paid on the 1st and the 15th. So they told me that there wasn't money for my birthday, that they would catch it at the beginning of next month. And it was big. It was a big ruse to throw me a surprise birthday, which was actually quite elaborate.
Oh.
But they went the whole day without even acknowledging my birthday.
Wow.
And Dad worked at the Great Lakes recruiting station, and Mom asked me to go up there and walk him home. And so I actually got on my bike and rode up there and came home with him. And he goes, "Come on in the house." And I was like, "No." And I took off riding, and it took them like 2 hours to find me and a threat to spank me to get me in the house. And so I go in the house, and the stairs are right there. So I bolt up the fucking stairs to my room. And that took another spanking threat to get me down. And then I come around the corner, and there's the party and everybody there who's been waiting for me for 2 hours.
Oh.
I'm still pissed off about that whole birthday. Virgil, thank you so much. Who says, I have a birthmark on my PP2. That is all. All righty.
2?
As well. Like, because I have one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so most memorable, not necessarily the best birthday, but most memorable for sure. Who doesn't love Mel Torme? Until I watched Night Court, I never knew who Mel Torme was.
Yeah, no kidding. And
Night
I guess Harry Anderson was actually a real life fan of Mel Torme. He worked it into the character.
Yeah.
And when he met him for the first time, like got him onto the show and everything, apparently he was just so happy. He was like, completely starstruck.
Yeah, and it was great the way they had the character on the show, because Mel would come on and every time Harry would do something that would just ruin Mel's life.
Yeah.
Let's see where we at here. Night Court or MASH? Night Court, definitely. I love MASH, but Night Court. Favorite fast food breakfast? Mine is McGriddle or with a hash brown from McDonald's. Probably the one I described earlier. I do like just a sausage McGriddle with cheese. That's really good.
Yeah, and McGriddles are pretty good.
I don't know how to get that pancake syrup in there, but it's wonderful. McDonald's and Taco Bell confirmed Ranting Monkey likes meat made from dogs.
Actually, it's horse meat. Thank you.
Yeah, horse meat.
They're actually both beef. You don't have to like it. And McDonald's is grade A beef, where I will admit Taco Bell is made from the leftovers. What is it? It's like grade C meat or something like that.
Yeah,
it's true.
Cockroach meat.
And they came out with this big story a couple of years back. You're like, oh my God, it's grade C meat. And I'm like, I don't care. That just tastes good.
Is that why it looks and tastes no different than refried beans?
No, that's not fair. That is totally not fair. Most underrated MCU villain.
Underrated?
Yeah.
Underrated. I don't know. I mean, most of the villains they have are just like one-time deals that are very thinly constructed. And so it's not to say that they're underrated, just that they're underdeveloped. I mean, I think a more interesting question would be underused MCU villain, but I've been waiting for them to bring back the Abomination, honestly, just because if they got Tim Roth back to do the character, I mean, the Hulk movie wasn't great, but I liked Tim Roth's character, and I thought the Abomination would be a great adversary, even if it was just a cameo for somebody in another movie to fight. There hasn't been a whole lot of crossover of villains except for Loki between different superheroes until you got to, like, I guess the Avengers movies, kind of. But I keep hoping for like one where they bring back all the villains at once, kind of thing, like they used to do in all the specials in the comic books, where they have like the big like Secret Wars, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
but, they haven't done that yet. I hope they do.
My problem with it, I don't know if you can do underrated for exactly what you said. They're so paper thin, and they're throwaways for the most part. You never see them again. All of them end up dead.
Almost all of them are dead, or like you say, I mean, Abomination's still alive. He's just locked up somewhere. They've mentioned him. The Mandarin technically still exists. We just haven't seen him yet. Apparently, he's going to show up in Shang-Chi. I mean, the only one that made any difference was Loki, and they gave him stuff to do, and he had a little bit of an arc, and was more interesting than just the bad guy. And I wish they would do more with just making the bad guys more than just the bad guy, but they rarely do.
Monk, would you do a reading of the book Scribe Gets the Secret Word From? Probably not.
I mean, I've read passages from it on my non-author Dark channel when talking about certain subjects of BDSM, so you can go over there and I read selections from it.
Would you rather, okay, you guys can answer this one for me. Would you rather have a small army of giants or a giant army of small people? Give me my midgets, y'all. I don't know why they won't just let me have my midgets.
Yeah, well, numbers are more advantageous, so I'll take the population versus the size, because you saw what happened with giants in the first part of Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, little speeders knocking them down. Yeah, Lilliputians taking down Gulliver. Yeah, I'll take the army of little people.
Satsu, you want midgets or giants?
Midgets are probably a little easier to manage than giants, even if there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, you put them together. They make them farm, and they can get you all kinds of food. You'll be fine. Yeah, go with them. P Bear says he has a birthmark in his butt crack. All right. I don't want to say that. I'm not judging you.
No, yeah, you are.
Favorite way of cooking potatoes, and why is it roasted in goose fat? I've never had anything roasted in goose fat. I've never had goose. Paige, thank you. Ultron had potential, but Joss Whedon, being Joss Whedon, wasted it on one movie instead of giving him a way to possibly come back.
Well, the problem I had with Ultron was they made him way too jokey. They let that's they forget his name all of a sudden. Why I don't know that. Anyway, the guy who played him, they let him be too much him rather than Ultron. He wasn't as much a villain as sort of like, I'm going to be the robotic counterpart to Tony Stark with that kind of snark. And so he wasn't scary. He could have been a very scary villain and still been kind of funny, sort of like the Emperor, but he wasn't. And that's what really sort of diminished the whole impact of Ultron to me.
Fair enough. Where are we at here? I think we're almost
James Spader. I was like, James, why the hell forget James Spader? Yeah. I like James Spader. It's just that personality was not the best fit for that villain.
Let's see. It's grade D meat, barely fit for human consumption. Tell you what, you make kale taste like that, and I'll eat it instead. Chick-fil-A and biscuit breakfast sandwich. Never had it. Or chicken and biscuit sandwich. Chick-fil-A, you just get the regular classic chicken sandwich, man. Don't fuck around. Just get the classic chicken sandwich. And when you buy it, buy two, put one of them in the fridge. It reheats very, very well. Confirm Monkey watches midget porn. Actually, I don't. I've only seen very little of it. And I don't want to watch midget porn. I want a midget to perform porn on me, a young lady midget in maybe her early 20s, and cute and very flexible, so I can spin her on my wiener. My birthmark is on my forehead. One of my children has a birthmark. It's just a tiny blue dot on the back of his neck.
Interesting. Yeah. Why is it blue dot?
A blue dot.
Why is it blue?
I don't know.
No, that's bizarre.
But it's been there since he was born. And yeah, it looks like somebody just touched the back of his neck with a pen. Guys, don't forget, in just a little bit, I will be over on Ranting Monkey Games playing some more 7 Days to Die. It's Horde Night, y'all. Scribbles, you got anything going on tomorrow?
I plan on doing a TED Excellence tomorrow sometime. I usually aim for about either 11 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So I will try to tweet out a notice hopefully with at least a half an hour notice. A notice of a notice. I will tweet out something that tells you when the show is going to be, but keep an eye out between the 11 and noon hour Pacific time tomorrow.
Satsu, you got anything going on?
No.
Okay. Which is better, MASH or Night Court? We answered that earlier, or at least I did. For me, it's Night Court.
Yeah.
Satsu, you watched either of these?
Nope. Well, I've seen MASH, but I don't know what Night Court is.
Oh man, you need to watch Night Court, dude.
Night Court's awesome, yeah. The first Chick-fil-A in the UK got shut down because activism. We can't have nice things. Yeah, it sucks. Because the activism is a bunch of bullshit. They don't like the gays. Like, they actually employ gays. The owner who owns the company, the whole thing himself, he doesn't have to answer to investors or anything. He still gets to have his own opinion about stuff. And he doesn't believe in gay marriage. So there you go. What the hell? Kluv Torath at master rank is a bitch, Satsu.
Oh, I will hopefully be trying to do that tonight. I'm excited for that. The first fight, they only let you break his horns. Like we never got a chance to like kill it. It was just like a repel mission, but now you get to kill it, and I'm pumped. I can't wait. Monster Hunter, by the way.
I figured.
Okay.
Nuts is talking to Sora when she says, I need to start playing the game. I'm wondering if she's talking about 7 Days to Die. Because if there's anybody who's ever not played that game who I feel like could go into it and be great right away, it'd be her. Because she's watched so many hours of us playing.
Mm-hmm.
Just so many hours of us playing. Because she's such a wonderful supporter of us in everything we do. Speaking of which, guys, thank you so very much. Drew, Bucks win Super Bowl? No, just because Gronkowski decided to come out of retirement for 1 year to play with douchebag. I don't think Super Bowl, probably not. It's the Bucks, for fuck's sake. And I know they've had good runs in the past, but we'll see. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us tonight, guys, and celebrating my birthday with me. You guys are amazing, and I love you. Thank you so very much for the donations. You guys have been hella generous, and cannot thank you enough. I'm going to buy myself something nice like deluxe ramen.
Ooh.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put some corn in it.
That's good.
It is. I like corn in it.
I've done it.
Don't forget, Scribe tomorrow sometime around midday if you're in the US. If you're on the West Coast, it's going to be early. What time do you do it over there?
Over in
on the West Coast side.
Sometime between 11 and noon, probably 11:30. Yeah.
Yeah. So keep an eye out for that. Follow him on Twitter so you know, because he sends it out. What else? That's it. Scribbles, Satsu, thank you guys so much for joining me. Everybody, your lives make us sad. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
We'll be on my channel tomorrow, by the way.
At 9 p.m. Eastern time. This is the